Hey guys, welcome back to MissionOtaku, and this week we're talking about our perfect scenes in anime and what we think about them. So, pretty much all the scenes that I'm going to talk about are spoilers, so I will put spoiler tags on the video so I can talk about them, and you can mute the video when the spoiler tag pops up. So, here we go. Okay, so the first one is a spoiler for Wolf's Rain. So, you haven't watched the whole series of Wolf's Rain, don't watch this part. It will spoil the ending of the series, so don't watch this part. Okay, so Toboe's death scene. Oh, man. Okay, what do I love about this? Oh my god, it's one of the most emotional scenes in any anime. I could not stop crying throughout this whole scene. It was just so powerful, and oh my god. Oh my god, it's just like, I can't even describe it. When Toboe crawls over to Quent while he's dying, it's just, oh, he just stays the same character throughout the whole series. He's just, that's totally what Toboe would do, and it's just so sweet and so sad, and oh my god. And then my favorite part is when Sume breaks down in that scene. That is one of the reasons why Crispin Freeman is my favorite voice actor. That scene, oh my god, his voice was just so full with raw emotion and pain, and it was just perfect. It was just the perfect scene. It was just so sad and just beautiful, even though that sounds horrible because it is a sad scene. It's just so good. Oh my god. Okay, and then this next scene is also a spoiler for Wolf's Rain, so don't watch this if you haven't seen Wolf's Rain. Hige and Blue's death scene. Oh my god. I'm already starting to get depressed. Oh my god. Okay. Like, oh. Again, I can't even describe it because it's just so sad and so powerful and just so, oh my god. I am speechless. I just can't describe it. Like, when they're dying together, they love each other so much, and they're dying together, and then Hige is in so much pain because he was bitten in the throat, and Sume finds him, and Toboe asks him to put him out of his misery, and he does, and god, oh my god, it's just another scene why Crispin Freeman is my favorite voice actor. That scene was just too much. Those last two episodes were just too much for me. I could not stop crying like all night, and the next couple days I just kept crying. Not non-stop, obviously, but I was just so emotional. Oh my god. Those scenes are so perfect. I love them, and I hate them. And it's just, okay, I gotta stop rambling, but it's so good. And this next scene is a spoiler for Gundam 00, so if you haven't seen the whole series of Gundam 00, don't watch this part. Okay, at the end of Gundam 00, in like, I think it was the last episode, yeah, I'm pretty sure, when everyone seems like they're dying, and the whole thing's going to hell, pretty much, and Setsuna's watching everyone fight and lose and die, and it's just, it's such a good scene, and when he screams, "I'm not gonna let that happen," oh, that was just such a beautiful, perfect scene for me. Throughout the whole most of the last episode, and maybe the 24 and 25, basically, I thought it was gonna end in a tragedy and everyone was gonna die. I thought that would happen, and then when Setsuna screamed that, it just boosted my spirits, and it felt like, you know, you were rooting for him, and oh, it's just such a good scene. It's just so amazing. This scene is a spoiler for Gundam 00 Season 1, so if you haven't watched the first 25 episodes, Season 1 of Gundam 00, don't watch this part. So yeah. Okay, so you all know probably what I'm going to talk about, and I agree with what Britt said. Lockon's death scene was so good, so powerful and so emotional. And I hate saying that it's so good because it's such an emotional, sad scene, and it sounds like I'm morbid or something, but I'm not. It's such a they put so much into that scene and made it work so well, and I love that scene's so emotional, and I never know what to say about it. Like, the first time I watched it, I didn't really cry as much, but the second time I cried even more. I don't know what it is. I always cried more the second time. It's just weird. But he's like floating in space, and he looks down at the Earth, and he says, "Are you happy with what's going on?" to the people of the Earth, and then he makes a finger with his gun with his finger, and he shoots the Earth, and it's just, it's so powerful. And then Setsuna's almost to him, and then everyone starts crying because and Haro starts chanting "Lock on, lock on," and it's just, oh, there's so much in that scene that makes it so good, and it's just, I love it. I just loved it, and oh, I can't even talk anymore. It was just, oh God, such a good scene. I love it. Okay, so this next scene is a spoiler for Now and Then Here and There, so if you haven't seen the whole series of Now and Then Here and There, don't watch this part either. Sis's death scene. Oh my God, I love this scene, but I hate it because I love Sis. Oh, I love Sis so much, and this scene was just so emotional and powerful. I mean, oh God, like she's dying in the cell with Sarah at her side, and she's telling Sarah not to get rid of your baby, keep your baby, love the baby, just don't hate it for the father's mistake. Oh, such a powerful, emotional, good scene. I love it so much, and I love Sis. Oh, I love that scene. Okay, so this next scene is a spoiler for Utawari Rumono, so don't watch this if you haven't seen the whole series of Utawari Rumono, because this is a spoiler, so yeah. Okay, so Taro's death scene, or Teoro, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but oh God, I love this scene. Okay, so basically what happens is he comes back from his village, and he tells Lord Hakuro that they were attacked and they need their help. So Lord Hakuro sends his troops out, and they leave him in the in, what do you call it, his chambers, the Lord's chambers, and he looks like he's okay, but then you see he's bleeding, and he's leaning up against a pillar, and you see his wife and friends walk up to him, and you notice that they're ghosts and they're dead, and oh, it's so sad. And he basically says, "I'm coming for you in a minute, honey," and it's just, oh, and you know, he goes with them, and then after the battle, they come back and find him dead, obviously, and oh, Eliu is, oh, Eliu, she's sitting, they're all sitting around his body, it's like a funeral, and she's shaking his body, telling him to wake up over and over and over again. Oh my God, it's so emotional, and it's just, oh, that's the most powerful scene, I think, in that series, in my opinion. That's my favorite scene. Oh my God. Okay, so this next scene is also another spoiler for Gundam 00, so if you haven't seen Gundam 00, don't watch this part because it's a spoiler, so yeah, for the whole series. Both seasons, so yeah. Okay, so Anu's death scene. Oh man. I mean, I wish that her character would have been developed a little bit more, but still, when she was in her mecha, or whatever you want to call it, I forget, it's not a Gundam, it's something else, but when she was in the suit, mobile suit, yeah, there you go, and Lock-On, or Lyle, Lyle, comes over to her, and they're together, and she's dying, and then her suit gets blown up by Setsuna, I think, and it plays the ending theme of that part of the series, the "I love you, I trust you." Oh my God! Right when she was about to die, oh, so good. It's just, oh my God. Double O is so emotional. Oh my god, I love this series so much. Just thinking about those scenes just makes me love the series even more. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I've tortured myself enough talking about all these scenes, but those are my favorite scenes in all of anime, perfect scenes for me, at least. I don't think there's any more I can think of. I might be forgetting some, but yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next week, and we will see blah, who is tomorrow. Oh, I should actually look that up really quick. I forgot the guy's name.